General Hospital spoilers reveals that Willow is caught in a spiral of obsession and trouble, as potential dangers begin to threaten the already fragile stability in her life. The tensions from the ongoing custody battle for Wiley and Amelia have not yet settled when Willow faces a new, mysterious, and dangerous threat, making it impossible for her to stop fearing. These obsessions stem not only from external dangers but also from her own unstable inner turmoil, a feeling that everything is slipping beyond her control. However, when a major event breaks out, it propels Willow's story further than ever before. The truth she has tried to hide or avoid now becomes clear, pushing her into a more difficult situation. This adjustment not only disrupts Willow's personal life but also creates large consequences, pulling those around her into the vortex of trouble. Willow realizes that in order to face the increasing threats, she must make decisions she never thought she would have to. But each step she takes now comes with the risk of an even greater explosion, affecting not only her but also putting her family and loved ones in danger. Willow's story, once a struggle for stability, has now become a chaotic journey where she must confront both external fears and the obsessions within her soul. Katelyn MacMullen, who plays Willow in General Hospital, has revealed that her character's storyline is entering a volatile phase, with events that will completely change the game. Willow, who has already faced tensions in the custody battle and complicated family dynamics with the Corinthos family, now faces the greatest shock of her life, Michael's death. This is not just a painful loss, but a turning point that thrusts Willow's life and the lives of those around her into unprecedented chaos. Michael's death not only leaves Willow with deep emotional pain but also opens the door to a series of legal and family troubles. Wiley and Amelia, the two children Michael loved dearly, are now at the center of a new custody battle. Willow, struggling to maintain stability after all the trauma, feels the heavy pressure as everyone looks to her to fulfill the roles of both mother and family unifier. But can she overcome the pain of Michael's loss to make wise decisions in this difficult time? Katelyn mentions that Michael's death sparks a chain of events. Carly, with her intense protective instincts, may see this as a reason to oppose Willow more strongly, especially when Willow's decisions are viewed as not being in the best interests of Wiley and Amelia. Meanwhile, Willow's relationships, particularly her emotional bond with Drew, are also at risk of being exposed or misunderstood, making the situation even more tense. Katelyn also reveals that Michael's death is not just a personal tragedy but serves as a catalyst for significant changes within the entire Corinthos family. Willow must face not only her loss but also the pressure from the secrets and conflicts simmering within her family. Every step she takes now carries the risk of an even bigger explosion, pushing her life into an inescapable state of chaos. Nevertheless, Katelyn hopes the story will present a more human side of Willow's strength. According to her, Willow is at a crossroads, where she must fight not only to protect her children but also to reclaim herself after all the losses. This storyline, though dramatic and painful, also offers an opportunity for Willow to overcome adversity and prove herself in a turbulent period of General Hospital. Willow is preparing for a tough and tense battle as she decides to directly confront both Nina and Carly, the two women with significant influence over her life. The conflicts and tensions that have simmered for so long are now erupting into a real battle, revolving around the custody of Wiley and Amelia, as well as the complicated relationship between Drew and Nina. Willow knows that this is not just a legal fight, but a struggle to regain control over her future and that of her children. Willow is determined to remove Drew from Nina's sphere of influence. She feels that the relationship between Nina and Drew, though over, still leaves lingering consequences that could harm her family's stability. Willow does not want anything that could drag Wiley and Amelia into the troubles of Nina's past. However, her firm intervention in this relationship sparks Nina's anger, as Nina has always tried to defend her position, not just with Drew but also with Willow. Carly, on the other hand, is an entirely different opponent. Willow understands that Carly is not only fighting to protect Michael's interests but also to ensure that Wiley and Amelia will be raised within the Corinthos family. Carly has always seen Willow as a potential threat, especially when Willow's choices sometimes go against Michael's best interests. Carly will not hesitate to use every resource, from legal to emotional, to retain control over the future of Wiley and Amelia, making the battle between the two women even more intense. Amidst this pressure, Willow realizes she is at a crossroads, where any decision could lead to unpredictable consequences. She must not only face criticism and pressure from Nina and Carly but also confront the complexity of her own relationship with Drew. Willow knows that Drew is an important ally, but she also understands that any ambiguity in their relationship could increase tensions and doubts from Carly and Nina. Willow's fight has now gone beyond the personal realm, becoming an all-out battle over power, loyalty, and responsibility. The new troubles affect not just her but also thrust the Corinthos family into a state of chaos. Willow must fight to protect her children and maintain her autonomy in life as pressures mount. This showdown promises to bring dramatic twists, as each character faces difficult choices. Willow, though strong and determined, will have to face the big question: can she overcome all these challenges to secure a stable future for Wiley and Amelia, or will the battle push things further, causing her to lose everything she is fighting to protect? Willow is about to face a painful and unexpected storyline in General Hospital, where she will gradually lose all the loved ones in her life. This is not just a story about loneliness but also a journey of facing rejection, denial, and the heavy obsessions weighing on her from all sides. Willow, who once tried her best to build relationships with her family and protect her children, now faces a harsh reality: she has no one left to lean on. It all starts when tensions between Willow and Carly, Nina, and others in the Corinthos family reach a breaking point. Carly, who has always doubted Willow's motives, may decide to sever all ties with her, especially when she feels Willow is no longer suitable to raise Wiley and Amelia. Carly's anger comes not only from Willow's recent decisions but also from the growing misunderstandings that make Carly feel Willow is unworthy of being around her grandchildren. Nina, the biological mother Willow once hoped to build a relationship with, becomes another source of disappointment. Their fragile mother-daughter bond shatters further when Nina tries to intervene in Willow's life but ends up pushing things too far. Willow feels Nina doesn't truly understand her and always places her personal interests above everything, making it impossible for Willow to forgive or open up to her biological mother. Even Drew, who was once Willow's greatest support, starts to distance himself. The pressures from the relationship between Drew and Nina, along with misunderstandings between him and Carly, prevent Drew from continuing to support Willow as before. Willow feels abandoned in the middle of a storm, as everyone who once stood by her now turns their back. The pressure of being rejected by loved ones not only makes Willow feel isolated but also plunges her into a state of obsession and insecurity. She starts questioning herself, wondering if she did something wrong or if she deserves to be treated this way. This isolation, combined with unhealed wounds from the past, makes Willow's mental state increasingly unstable. She struggles to maintain her willpower, but it seems like everything around her is pushing her toward a breaking point. This storyline is not only about Willow losing her loved ones but also placing her in a no-win situation. With no one left by her side, Willow will face difficult choices: either she finds a way to stand up and overcome the challenges or she will be consumed by the obsessions and pain surrounding her. Her decisions will not only affect herself but also the future of Wiley and Amelia, the two children she has always put first. With this tangled storyline, fans can expect dramatic moments as Willow fights to survive in a world that seems to have turned its back on her. The story is not just about loss but also about the journey of reclaiming inner strength, where Willow must confront the most important question: can she overcome it all to rebuild her life, or will she be swept away by the overwhelming storms? One thing is certain: this will be one of Willow's most challenging phases and a major turning point in her journey on General Hospital.